A lot of talk backstage about how Barry will be ruining the fact that he's not level this match. He certainly has.
Be involved in the final session of the final. Those are the sort of reds that he was knocking in all day.
For the blue or pink. He thinks he can get to this red. But he judged the cannon nicely. He was just going to...
Black. Send that red into the bunch. Decided to play a little soft at the stage of the match. Sort of aggressive shot choices become fewer and further between.
'23.
You would think, looking at it, I think that's what will be in his mind.
31.
This black then missable. Well, then it goes. What's he on?
To just open all the reds everywhere. Sometimes, as I say, when the pressure's on, you can just get too careful.
Hawkins,
Trying to take all the loose reds first before going into the attack.
But once again, a long corpse, and it has to be said, not.
One. Eight.
It's just trickier.
16.
Yeah, back in point to one frame.
Championship this year. He's just one of those players,
24.
Stephen, isn't he? That he seems to go.
Yeah, his pedigree is strong, as it is with many players, actually.
32.
He's done so well at all the Triple Crown events, the Crucible, Alexander.
7. 38.
Seems to play his best snooker at these events.
End of break probably, but he won't mind getting racked up for the next frame. Judd will stay in his seat, which he does. Back to within one, 7-6. So he's playing safe off it, but he needs a good cue ball. There's reds available on the other side of the table. This looks a bit short of pace. Very short of pace. They're not going in.
Keeping it for as long as you possibly can at the moment. There's no doubt Barry Hawkins certainly has it.
Six.
It does help though, Stephen, and when you come to the table, you've got a pot on. You don't have to work hard in the safety exchange
30.
to get the chance.
14.
And we're talking about Barry, but he's not come out tonight playing that well.
It's also shown how huge that clearance was in the last frame of the afternoon session for
21.
Barry. If he was 6-2 behind, you think he wouldn't give him much chance to win, but that was just a
22.
magnificent clearance. The first long.
Yeah, I remember that he's playing well and he's got confidence.
30.
Line and length, in and out of balk. Wants it to slow up, wants it to slow up.
35.
Not a good strike of the cube.
It's the containing safety. Good cue ball. But he has left. This to me is as risky as playing the pot.
One.
Same pocket. He's mishit it. He's
8.
going to land in the pink, I think.
It's one of those days for Judd. No, Barry didn't think it was on. As I say, you'd only know if you were down. Nearly got the perfect rub off the brown, but not quite. Played the aggressive safety, but he's knocked a red towards the corner. Okay, he's got a good cue ball. Needs a kiss.
1.
Well, it's not bad. Obviously, he could have a go at the green. He's got a thin cut on the yellow. Couldn't have.
5.
And even he's It's nice potable positions.
Twelve.
I want to say the importance, a bit of pressure. But the actual follow through, same pockets up for the blue, so just to make sure he gets above the blue here.
25.
Which he has done.
It's not as if he's not had chances.
Case all day, actually, even this afternoon.
31.
When every time he drew level, he tend to lose. As I said earlier, he's had momentum, but in small doses, he's not been able to keep.
38.
There'll be snookers required. What to do here? Well, he managed to be able to run through off two cushions and avoid the kiss on the black. Two snookers required.
Judd trump. 53.
But all things considered what's gone before, that was a good... Nice flick off the pink. The perfect hit.
Frame considered. Frame Judd trump.
That's it then. So once again Barry gets within one. But Judd extends and he's now two. Decent break off for Judd into both corner pockets, but with that cue ball being close to the cushion, not easy. He went for it and he was a long way away. I think he's been lucky there. Well, he was looking very close, was Barry. Can't really risk playing into the ball, Ken. He may take this red on. It's tricky. No, he didn't. He just played safe. And he could have...
Ties in. Both you're guaranteed to leave something. Yeah, good call.
1.
Well, he's obviously played it with an element of safety. Because he didn't... There's no enough on, so he can play this freely. Yeah, good strike. That was a good strike that time.
5. $11. $19.
Going to the reds. It's always nice to leave the split.
27.
Saying that is not nice when you've got a loose red or two. So if the split doesn't work out, you could still have a pot on. So the normal shot going into the pink full ball is a little bit trickier.
35.
This red will go past the green. It may play for a bulk colour of this red and then go into the pack off the side cushion. It's a
41.
good tip there actually for amateurs watching. Catch it half ball either side, it could be even going off. Caught it full, caught it nicely.
The colour off this red, just a little bit of work to do with the cue ball. But
47.
played it nicely. We'll use the trace of right-hand side. After them will go to the left corner. Well, he decided to play another cannon. Always risky.
And just a stun across for the black to the same pocket. And
53.
it looked like possibly Barry was gathering a bit of momentum, lost position in the last frame.
61.
Yeah, the poor positional shot and then start playing poor shots.
Now, really with a mountain to climb.
69.
Judd Trump, just second UK title.
76. 77.
Went through a rocky period this season, there's no doubt. But he looks to have got back on track with this visit, striking.
85. $92. 93.
And this black for his second century of the match. Well played, that's more like it. From Judd's point of view and his supporters.
$101.
But I think that's the difference with him now.
$106. 108. 111.
He's found a gear in the last couple of frames.
115.
And that's what winners do.
Yeah, he's got his mojo back, so to speak.
120.
And of course, this is why we keep saying he's a winner now, because he's more tuned than potting balls and break building. He had to dig in at times this evening. Okay,
126.
Barry presented him with a few chances, but he still got to take them. And he couldn't take them any better and finished with a bit of naughty snooker. So Judd Trump is now just one frame away from winning the Victorian Plumbing United Kingdom Championship. Good clean pot. tried to go round the back of the black. Defeat. Every credit.
Is the mind, you think, much clearer, because you just know
7.
that you have to. It's not the same freedom, if you like, of the mind. So many times when
14.
We're trying to open up reds here in potting this black. You'd like to think the black would go on the... We'll know before he does. Can he get to this black?
I think looks like he's going to go low and stun up, but controlled it nicely.
30.
Holding himself up for it. Could be a frame winner. And it's gone in. With Riddle.
Doesn't need to go near those 3 reds in the black cushion in order to win the frame.
44. $52.
Don't get me wrong, if he wins this frame and wins it.
$60.
Yeah, 68 points in front with this red. With 67 remaining. Well played by Hawkins. What a brave blue he potted early on in this frame. If he'd have missed it, I think this match could have been over. So he's just putting down a marker to
75.
Judd Trump and saying, you have to win this. I'm not going to give it you. Treble.
Barry Hawkins, 75, and defend.
And Judd Trump decides to concede. Couple of snookers to tie, but he wants to get on with it. Caught that break-off shot too thin. And hand on the table. Knocking in the long ones, and then you saw when he was walking back to his seat after the break-off, he thought Judd was going to pot that.
It's just wonderful technique. It really is.
There is a red just above the black and to the left, just separate from the main bunch. Sometime he could play on that and in potting it, bring other reds into play. Well, he's played on it now. Always a decision for me, Stephen, this one. Do you play the...
But that's beautifully controlled.
16.
Can't argue with that.
Unexpected, but didn't overhit that at all. That last shot was beautiful. Could have done with another 2 or 3
20.
rolls of the cue ball there, though. May have to play the one to right middle.
Oh, you know, he goes missing, Barry, but then when he comes to a tournament in good form, I mean, you know, as we've seen in, is it 2 World Finals, I think, and he lost to...
First round, and Barry basically won 4 frames in a row. Certainly won 3 without reply.
He's feeling one good positional shot here, and he'd opened the frame up for himself. Played the cannon. That's okay.
$39.
In and out of bulk at this stage.
47.
I don't know whether it was because of he did.
But played it nicely. How about an angle on the pink and play a little cannon on the cluster of 4?
51.
He's got the angle.
So it's not completely guaranteed, this shot. Just caught it half ball, and that's perfect. And there's just enough angle, I think. You can squeeze the cue ball out of there.
Yeah, whatever you do in these situations, don't sacrifice the pot for position. Make certain you pot the black. Nice cannon on the pink. And frame at his mercy. Judd Trump, last 2 frames, oh, last frame and this one, has been stuck in his seat.
Yeah, I have to say it's been
66.
ball striking of every shot.
Yeah, he has.
74.
And what I think is more commendable is the fact that disappointment he would have had to go 9 behind with the chances that he was missing. I thought at one stage this evening that he was, well, certainly looking the better player of the 2, but could never draw
81.
level.
$82.
Well, he's missed the pink, I think. But
Barry
it won't
Hawkins,
matter.
82.
Judd Trump will stay in his seat. He's clawed himself back to within 1. Yeah, that's the big question, Hazel, isn't it? And there's been some twists and turns. Oh, so close. And it's not run safe.
Needs to cue this well. And that was anything that cued well. I'm not sure if they're... I'm not sure.
1.
Yeah, worrying.
$8.
Could have done with just
14.
getting a bit more to the middle of the table. But he's getting down quick, so he must be happy with it. You'd think he'd play for the blue. Yeah, he was happy with it.
15.
And now, perfect on the blue to play the cannon. Just check the cluster, make certain no plant all back. Was Barry.
His eye off it, and maybe he didn't see the red and thought it maybe rolled off, but we had the perfect view. It was always near jaw. Believe me, he'll be thinking it's a chance.
Seven.
Decided to go for the blue. There's another cue ball
12.
one there.
13. $17.
So just a matter of off the cushion for a choice of 3 reds to the same pocket. He's decided just to drop it in.
4 points in front now.
$25.
Wasn't pace, because he was just rolling it
33.
in. Is that his last shot in this year's United Kingdom champ? That black. It's Judd now 20 points in front. So,
Of course, when he pots that, it'll clear the other 2 reds to the right corner.
41.
so can he play out for the black?
49.
Sometimes it's good when that happens. You get away with one like that. 2 or 3 reds in colours, so the blue will be fine.
56.
Yeah, and I think that's why. Certainly not Barry, if he was to get a chance. But it's highly unlikely now. And I suppose, Stephen, we can
62.
say every credit to Judd. Not
Say we've seen every facet this week. He's come through matches where, as you see him top match ball, matches against John Higgins where his highest break was.
Judd
the
Trump,
rest not gone in.
67.
One snooker needed to tie. Well, he's potted it.
1.
Got some sort of shot at the blue. He'll be disappointed, Barry. And if he doesn't pot this blue, it'll be a handshake. But every credit, in it goes. Oh, tremendous shots.
That is brilliant. It really is. The pot in the blue, and then that snooker was world class.
Well, can he get to one cushion escape? I think he can. Oh, he ain't going to mix with a one cushion escape. But he might be in trouble again. No, it's just too wide. Needs it to run past the blue. Wouldn't fancy Judd slipping up here. But he's brought the pink and black into play. Now it's a...
Foul. Barry Hawkins 4.
I think if this was a fuller pot, i.e. if Barry could hold the cue ball, he'd try and pot this red and play for pink or black. I'm not certain he can. Stunning it up the table. If it misses a brown, it's bound to be a snooker. The question is, how difficult will it be? Well, play this a lot of right hand side, and as Stephen said, if you put too much on it, you can miss it, or not enough.
You'd love to get a colour safe.
One.
Barry taking the opportunity to pot red and black.
With this, he can't screw back to the baulk end. He's got to be wary of the right middle pocket, so he can't get close to the yellow. Well, he's managed to avoid it, pinched a bit. It's one less ball to snooker behind when he pots the yellow, but he thinks off the green he's got a good chance of getting behind the black.
10.
Wouldn't dispute that. Now then, green up the baulk end, white tight behind the black. Can he do it? You bet your life he can. It's a terrific shot.
Good hit. And you think that last shot might have been... No, he's hit the pink.
Judd, look. Well, he's tried to send the green in behind the black. Not going to quite get there. It's a good effort, but he can get through to the green and go across the table in behind the black here. He might. No, he couldn't do it because he was only going to push the green towards the corner pocket. But this is a good line, but not good enough.
That's it. Playing a real telling snooker now is going to be so tough.
Going to have to be a good one. He's trying to get behind the pink. He's not hit it. It was a great line, but decided against it. Trying to sneak it behind the black, and he's only gone and done it. Okay, once again. Well, that's not what was intended, but he's glad to see it going in, I'll tell you.
Hawkins 3.
He's got it, and this It's not a straightforward hit. It's always difficult when the cushion comes up pretty quick.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, on the face of it, you think, well, he stuns and tries to leave the cue ball there and send the brown back up this end of the table. And I think the problem was, if he played that, the brown was almost going into the far right corner.
I think these situations sometimes. Doing exactly what John mentioned. Couldn't get a snooker, so
For Judd Trump to clinch the match. And it goes. And yes, he'll be very relieved, Judd. There were times this evening where he looked as though he was losing it, and Barry Hawkins was getting on top of him. Barry Hawkins will be very disappointed he's still to win a Triple Crown event, but boy, did he put up a great show. Beating the likes of Ronnie, the defending champion.
15.
He'll win one, I'm sure. And Judd Trump, you may ask the question, how is it that it's taken him so long? Since 2011, when he first won the UK title, now 13 years later, he wins it for the second time. Great match, absolutely wonderful week of snooker, topped up by Judd Trump. And Judd Trump, you are the Victorian Plumbing United Kingdom champion 2024.